Hi everybody, my name is Julia Parish and I am making this video for the Dying to Be Thin youth awareness campaign that is going on right now. I have contributed and will continue to because more awareness needs to be brought out for the eating disorders that are going on with our youth and even young adults, and there's just not enough information out there and not enough help or resources for people who are struggling with it. I myself started at a very young age. I remember being taught and shown how to binge and purge, and that in turn turned into a 14-year battle with my body image. It destroyed 14 years of my life. I avoided social events because I was afraid there was no escape. You know, if I ate too much, where was I going to be able to purge? Or I over-exercised, thinking that would help. But yeah, I was over-exercising with no food, and I eventually, depleted all my potassium. My potassium levels were super low. I was even told when I went into the hospital that I wasn't even able to walk upstairs. A lot of people get the misconception that if you have an eating disorder, you're going to be super thin, or you're going to, you look a certain way. And that's not the case, because the one that I had, I appeared to be normal. My body weight was normal. Everything else looked legit. Whereas really I was killing myself inside. I had been hospitalized with, I was functioning on a blood sugar as low as 40. It messed with my mental state. I went to such deep depressions where I would just sleep for days, anxiety attacks. It really ruined my relationships with people. This battle was just such a lonely, lonely battle because it was so secretive, and I didn't want to tell anybody because I didn't want to stop. 'Cause, it was an addiction. And basically, I'm just making this video in hopes that, you guys can help us out so that we can bring more awareness, so we can help parents, look after their kids, to look out for the telltale signs. There's so many ways to get around it. I hid it from my parents, and I wish I would have sought help earlier. And many of you are wondering on how I conquered, this battle with my eating disorder. I got pregnant in 2010, and it was a life changer for me. The experience I had was I couldn't do that, to my child that was inside me. So it forced me to be healthy throughout the pregnancy. And once I had my son, I came to a spiritual elation. I don't know, I think God was there with me, and I knew that I could not function properly binging and purging up to 7 to 8 times a day like I was before, and taking care of a newborn. I ended up trying to keep myself busy. I joined a WBFF team, and I competed in my first show. I got with a great trainer who helped me with my diet, and actually helped me with my mentality too while I was doing it. So it taught me self-discipline, and I really learned to love my body the way it is, because I have never felt so great eating healthy. And the things that I know now, I wish somebody would have been there just to tell me that eating was okay, and I wasn't gonna blow up and get fat. That's girls' biggest concerns right now. So basically, stepping out of my comfort zone and doing this fitness competition and having my son, and I believe in a higher spiritual power that really brought me through. But I believe that if there were more role models like myself and the others that I'm joining up with, I think that we could nip this in the butt a lot faster, and maybe be able to have more resources for girls to be able to come out for help. It's a very scary and lonely disease, and it's very serious. there's so much damage that is done, and I still suffer from the effects of it now. So I'm just asking all of you to just, even if it's $1, whatever you can do to help us raise this money for the awareness that we're trying to do, it would help tremendously. I know that if this was out there when I needed it, I would appreciate everything that was contributed to it. So basically, that is all I have to say, and I just thank you if you help us out in any way by even just sharing the campaign. You can find me at Julia Parish, WBFF Pro, Facebook. And go ahead and look at the campaign and check it out and share it. It goes on more than you know, and it's, girls are getting younger and younger that are starting this. So anybody's help and contributions would be so appreciated. And I thank you all, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks.